morning. For today's demo, I'm going to show you a couple items in Chatbot. Normally, what I tell customers during a demo is that one of the AI capabilities that Quantum has built brings a heterogeneous integration to the chatbot. Different users with different roles can come to this bot and based upon security groups can do some functions of their jobs all in one place rather than going to several different screens. This bot will actually have a floating icon typically on the UX dashboard in the bottom right corner that keeps it in an always visible location that is easy to access. What I'm going to show you today, we're going to show you how to raise a move request. We're going to create a time entry. Both of these are in Tririga. And then we are going to provide security access through Maxima. Again, something really good about this tool is that you can integrate with various tools or various different software applications all in one place. So as long as it has an API and database, then we can access it. So let's start off with raising a move request. So we'll click raise a move request. Let me help you with that. Is the move request for you? Yes, for me. And then do you want me to create move requests for you? If you say no here, it's just going to give you instructions on how to do it on your own. But we're going to say yes because we want to do all the work. And it says, where do you want to move to? Please enter the building name, number, or select from the suggested options. Here are your suggested options, and where I want to move to is not in those, so I'm going to come down here. And I know it's in Charlotte. It's Charlotte Eagle Center, but I'm going to pretend I didn't know what the whole name was, and I'm just going to type Charlotte. You can hit enter, or you can hit this arrow. And what it did is it's going to give us a drop down of a bunch of search results from Charlotte, or you can still choose one of these items. So we're going to look at the drop downs. There's our Charlotte Eagle Center. Select that. And what it did, it just went out to the Tririga database and did a live query to determine what floors there are on Charlotte Eagle Center. So you got level 1, level 2, and the roof. So let's just say I'm going to move on to level 2. It's going to go out and query again, and it's going to right down here, it's going to pull back all the spaces that are available. It's most of the spaces that are available. If there's one that you know is available, but it's not shown up here, you can actually type it in and it'll search for it. But I'm going to say I'm going to move into this 210. It wants me to enter a move date. I'm just going to say tomorrow. And no. I don't have any additional information, but you could. Actually, this is something that you could put in that maybe you want them to be careful with my plant or any other special instructions. And you can see that it went ahead and created that move request for you. It's now created in Tririga. It's instant. There's no waiting there. And here's all the information. And if notifications were set up, it will send out a notification. So at this point in time, I want to show you 2 more items. So I'm going to say yes on anything else I can help you with. This time around, we're going to do a time entry. So the pain point that's being addressed is when someone is working on many different service requests at any given time. That would be a service technician working on a service request. But they want to enter a time for a request very quickly. In Tririga, you're going to have several clicks to try and get into a time entry. So something that's good about this is it's very few clicks. And actually most of the tasks here are actually 5 clicks or less. Yeah, one more thing to mention that Chatbot works in any kind of mobile devices as well, or on your tablet or your desktop. Let's get moving on. Let's go ahead and create the time entry. And is the time entry for me? And we're going to say no, it's for someone else. So what it did is it's looking at the technicians that report to me. I'm a manager. I'm actually logged in as SAM supervisor. So it's going to say, okay, who are the people that report to SAM supervisor? And here's all the people. But the regular person that I'm usually doing this for is missing. Oh, good, it worked. Okay, so never working works. So basically it went out to Tririga and it did a query to find out which orders never working is tied to. So these 4 orders. So I'll just pick the first one. Doesn't really matter which one. It allows you to choose one of the past 5 days, including today, or you can specifically type in a different date. So I'm just going to go to 4/24. It allows you to pick 1 through 8 hours, or you can type in your own. Let's say we did 1.5 hours instead. All right, so that has been applied to the work task, or to the work order. So that 1.5 hours is applied to work with this order here, and it was for the date April 24th. So we still want to do one more thing. So we're going to click yes. And this time we want to go and update a security group in Maximo. So we're going to click request to provide security access. The other items on here, those are the only 3 items that are active right now. The other new user creation, request to change user password, those are both Trabriga, but they're not turned on right now. And request to assign technician to a work order is having one little data issue that the Java programmers are working on, so we'll have to worry about that later. It just raises a service request so that someone will get back to you to help you with your other problem. So it says, would it be okay if I create the request for you? Yes. Is this request for you or someone else? We'll pick someone else. I pick one that she's not already in. Let me jump out there really quick. I pick one that she's not already in. So let me jump out there really quick to make sure I pick one that she's not in. So we'll come down to security, users, Abby. See what groups Abby's in. Self-service item manager, everyone. So let's go back. And we don't want self-service item manager, let's pick storeroom manager. And successfully added the user to the security group. Let's go back. We have to refresh it, so let's go back to list view. I'm going to click on Abby again and look at her groups. And I guess I have to go all the way back out for caching issues. Here we go. Security, users, Abby. Click on Abby, look at her groups, and there you can see we've added storeroom manager. So that's, again, it's real time. It's adding it right directly to the database through APIs. And that's it for the demo for today.